Welcome, adventurer, to the infamous Temple of Jeff. My name is Begwedi, and I will be your guide today, as we leave our boring day-to-day lives and dive deep into the temple, risking life and limb in a never-ending journey to acquire more funds. Now, hold up there, young man. It is imperative for us to first read and understand the rules put in place to ensure the preservation of the temple along with your belongings. Firstly, you may only enter the temple with diamonds or food items. All blocks, items, tools, and armor, apart from the previously mentioned money and food, of course, must be placed in the personal storage or the chest provided outside the front door of the temple. We have also provided a bed for exhausted and respawning travelers. Once your inventory is temple ready and you have acknowledged the bed's existence, you may enter the temple. Once inside, remain vigilant, as many people have lost their lives within these walls. Once your nerves are in check, you may throw one single diamond onto the golden altar. Jeff will examine the offering, along with the character who enters, and the wheel will begin to spin. After the wheel starts to spin, simply wait for judgment. If the deity deems you worthy, the wheel will stop on a diamond spot, and you will be rewarded justly. Diamonds will flow directly from Jeff's upstairs apartment into the winnings chest. Exercise caution, as you are only allowed to leave the temple and save your diamonds 5 times per day. Specifying real-life days, not Minecraft days. However, if it lands on a magma block, be prepared to face Jeff's wrath. In the event the ceiling opens up and liquid hot magma begins flowing in, you are advised to place your remaining currency and food into the winnings chest in an attempt to stop precious materials being taken back to the world of the divine. Please ensure that the only time you offer a diamond to Jeff is when the iron door to the front of the temple is open. Remember, no placing or breaking blocks. The Bugatti Industries Historical Protection Agency thanks you for your responsible and respectful use of the temple. Now, if you lend an ear, I'd like to share the short but deadly tale of the temple. Deep in the old jungles of central Mesoamerica, an isolated tribe of people occupied the remote area for thousands of years. They dug and inhabited elaborate cave systems through the nearby mountains. This tribe prospered in secrecy due to the tight nature of the jungle. Not many dared to explore the dangers of this biome, and even fewer returned. As technology and industry progressed in the rest of the world, so did the need to gather materials faster. One of those materials being the hardwood of the jungle trees. A very sought-after material at the time. Many powerful corporations contracted out the harvesting of these massive trees to the Endland Lumber Company, or the ELC. Shortly after the decimation of the flora began, 3 unnamed Endlish workers perished due to the deadly nature of the area, and 2 more were killed by unsafe work practices. After the loss of 5 workers, the ELC hired many mercenaries to help keep the exotic wildlife at bay. A couple of outstanding scientists insisted on joining them to explore and study the local area. Among the group was a young, ignorant cartographer straight out of school by the name of Jeff Diamondson. On a day just like any other, Jeff went out alone to map out an area deemed clear of dangerous wildlife. He encountered a character from the jungle, and befriended them shortly after. He followed the man deep into the jungle and to what seemed like a random cave. Inside, however, was a full community of people with their own unique architecture. The entire cave was lined with precious gems, nearly every square inch. The cartographer could not believe his eyes. The tribe was extremely hospitable and catered to his every need. As Jeff lived among the tribe, he learned of their religion, mannerisms, and a basic level of communication. The Endlish man told stories about the big machinery and outstanding discoveries his colleagues had made. Out of pure admiration, the indigenous people built a temple in his name. More time passed, and Jeff voiced his desire to show his colleagues this amazing place. The welcoming tribe unanimously requested that Jeff bring the legendary machinery to them to admire. The young, ignorant man swiftly agreed and set out to locate his old team the next day. Jeff's return to camp was welcomed with relief. He excitedly informed his colleagues of the tribe and their wonderful city. It did not take much time for a greedy scientist to bribe the workers into pursuing the Cave of Riches rather than the regular tree-falling job. Once Jeff returned to the cave with his crew, the chief welcomed the Endlish men with a smile on his face, just as he did with Jeff many days ago. However, the greedy workers imprisoned Jeff and a good chunk of the tribe's people in makeshift wooden cages. Most of the workers plundered the wealth of the city, and a few small teams continued to shave the land of all vegetation. After the city was sacked, the ELC employees released the tribe back into the city and disappeared as quickly as they arrived. The tribe slowly starved out after the jungle had been ravaged, leaving no fruit for the ecosystem to survive. Today, as I'm sure you know, the temple is a historic site and tourist location. Legend has it that few who enter the temple come out alive. As for those lucky few, they have escaped the temple with unearthly riches and their lives. This has been your tour guide, Bagwetti. I wish you all the best of luck. After all, this may be the last time you ever see the outside world. Hey, this is Bagwetti. If you enjoyed the video, why not give it a like? Have encouraging words, or you think I could do something better? Leave a comment or critique. Community feedback is important for creators like myself to learn how different types of content is received by you, the viewers, and ultimately helps me to create more entertaining videos for you guys. If you'd like to see more redstone or building tutorials along with videos similar to this one, please consider subscribing, as it will help my channel grow and in turn make it more realistic for me to keep pumping out videos. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.